In this challenge, you are going to create the logic for moving our spider. So right now we have our spider and our moss giant. Our moss giant has all of the code to be able to move left and right. Now you can simply go through your moss giant code and figure out what worked and what didn't work and basically pick apart and move it over into the spider class. I do not recommend you just saying, hey, I'm going to control A and copy all and paste it in here. That is bad practice. Do not do that. If you are going to copy and paste, make sure you understand what you're copying and pasting. But also, let's just rethink again what the logic is. The logic here is that you're just going to move from left to right. Don't worry about any animations and all the idle stuff. Just move left to right. You're going to start off very slow. By the end of this challenge, what I want you guys to do is have the exact same behavior as our moss giant. You're going to walk between waypoints. You're going to stop at each destination and perform the idle animation. You are then going to flip the sprite and walk back. Okay? So use your moss giant as a guide, but do not, by all means, just copy and paste. The logic to get you guys started here for the spider is inside our update here. I'm just going to remove these logs. And do we have our attack method in here? I do not believe so. Yeah, let's remove this attack method. Okay, so inside update here, guys, all we're doing is we're just checking, basically, we're saying if current position equals point A, then what do we need to do? Move right. Else if current position equals point B, then move left. Programming is all about solving problems and breaking things down to their smallest forms. Pseudocode is super important when you're learning to code. So if current position is point A, move right. Else if current position is point B, we're going to move left. And what do we want to do when we're doing those? We need to pause. We need to play idle when we reach destination. So play idle when we reach destination, which occurs in these. These if statements are for when you reach the destination. And then you need to flip sprite. And that's it. Lastly, do not rush writing this. Do not skip ahead. Do not write all of the code out and then test it. Do iteration testing. Think of this as a form of test-driven development. In proper test-driven development, there are tests and assertions that you run. However, there's another form where it's called iteration testing. Don't build out an entire feature without testing it. Do iteration testing. Focus on getting just the movement, then focus on adding the idle. From there, focus on adding the flip and so forth. All right, so build it up very periodically and test it to make sure that you're understanding the actions of your code. All right, so I will see you guys in the challenge review.